Hey everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. Today I'm showing off another new deck using the Ungoro cards. This one's actually not a net deck, this is the first deck I made myself with the Ungoro pack. This deck's gone through a couple of changes. This is the third iteration of it, and it's a hunter deck based all around the Marsh Queen card. So I know there's more effective ways of playing 7/1 cost minions. You could run like the fire elemental cards like Firefly and stuff like that, which would get them out a lot faster. I think this one works fairly well. Well, it doesn't. It's got a pretty low win rate. I'm sitting at about 30% right now. It's a lot of fun though. It really is a lot of fun. I've had some pretty good games with it. So this one pretty much just uses beasts. So we've got 2 alley cats. We've got 1 Emerald Hive Queen because it's a pretty finicky card, but it is pretty good to drop either late game just to finish off the 7th one, or really early game just to have some good board. We've got 1 Fiery Bat, 1 Hunter's Mark that's actually very useful, 2 Jeweled Macaws. These are great little cards. Sometimes there's a good chance you get a 1-drop from these guys. 2 Raptor Hatchlings, these are just incredible cards. We've got 2 copies of Stampede, so whenever you play a beast, you can add a random beast to your hand. They're great early game or late game. You know, turn 2 if you coin the Stampede and then play like one of these or something, like 2 1-drop beasts. You've pretty much replenished your hand, it's great. Or late game, you can just send tons of them out, especially if you've got the 1-drops from Carnassa. I've just got 1 Timberwolf in there, because pretty much everything is a beast in this deck, so it works well. Doesn't work very well early game, but late game is great. 2 Crackling Razor Maws, we're done with the 1-drops now, so everything else is just kind of to help with your board a bit. We've got 2 of them, and they adapt a friendly beast. We've got 1 copy of Dinomancy. I do have 2, the other one is also golden, but I thought it was more important to have the other cards than to have 2 of these, because once you played one, the second one is useless. We've got 2 Scavenging Hyenas in here, because they're just perfect in a beast deck. Trog Beast Rager, 2 Animal Companions, Deadly Shot, really useful for clearing off the board. Kill Command, useful for clearing off the board or just doing extra damage. Cult Master, it's a little bit finicky. Like, one of the things with this deck is you do just vomit out a ton of minions and you kill off your hand pretty much. Cult Master does help with that, but it dies like pretty much always the second turn after you play it. So you need to play it pretty carefully to get good value out of it. Houndmaster is great. Tolvir Warden, I've just got 1 of them in here right now. Could maybe do with a second one, but by the time you're playing him on turn 5, you're probably almost done the quest at that point. 2 Savannah Highmanes because they're great. I got Swamp King Dread, and I really wanted to put him in this deck. He's pretty fun. He is a great target for like Polymorph and Hex and stuff, but if they can't deal with it, then he can mess their turns up quite a bit. And of course, Call of the Wild. So that is the deck list. Let's hop into a game. Alright, so we've got a Shaman. It is not Morgul. Timberwolf doesn't work great in this deck, as I just said. It doesn't work good in the opening hand. So we're going to start with Jeweled Macaw. Yeah, first turn we'll just play the Marsh Queen and call it there. The next turn we've got Jeweled Macaw, and maybe he'll give us a second 1-drop. We can throw that down right away. Maybe we'll pull something. So from the looks of it, this is a Elemental Shaman. There we go, we got the second 1-drop. Just see what it gives us. Stone Tusk Boar. That'll come in handy a bit later, maybe. If he doesn't trade into our little raptor there, then we can send the macaw and the boar into it and keep the raptor on board. Which I think we'll probably do. Or we could adapt something. Maybe get like, Divine Shield or something. Okay, stealth's not much use. 3 health or 3 attack. What is better here? So we can go for a 5-1 or we can go for a 2-4. I think we'll go for the 2-4. And we'll throw this boar down. There we go. So 3 out of 7 done. We've got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more cards in our deck. That will work towards that quest. Okay, here the elementals are coming down. Scavenging Hyena, can we do anything here with it? No, none of our beasts will die. So we'll play Animal Companion. Well, that's pretty useful. And we'll just leave the volatile elemental for now. He does 3 damage when he dies, so don't really want to risk him killing like any of these off, especially my buffed little raptor hatchling. Well, there goes my taunt. Okay, so we could throw the hyena down and hope one of them dies. Oh, shit, I should have attacked first with the razor maw. That would have been 3 damage to face and then he would have died. Whoops. Bit of a misplay, but we've got our 2-2 raptor. We've got a 4-3 hyena on the board. Doesn't look like he has much of a turn here. Fuck. Cool. Okay, there goes the board. We've got a very bad hand right now. And all we can do is play an alley cat and hero power. I'm gonna hold on to kill command for, I don't know, one of the elementals is 4-5, I think. That's the one with taunt and divine shield. Or for a thing from below, perhaps. Yeah, let's set it to 1. And we get to hold on to kill command. And we also get 2 1-drops. Let's just do the alley cat. Got 2 things on board. Hopefully he doesn't have Maelstrom Portal, because that would kill this off. I think with more efficient decks, with like Fireflies and stuff, you could have this quest done definitely before like turn 7. It'd be kind of like the rogue stuff where you're done like 5 or 6 maybe. This one gets done, it just takes a little bit longer, but you do have great synergy. It's obviously not an ideal deck, but I have so much fun with it. I love this deck. Okay, we can Razor Maw. Okay, we're at 2. We just need 2 more. So we'll Razor Maw this little fella. +1/+1, perfect. We can clear the board. And there it goes. And we can get up to 6 out of 7. Sweet, one more little 1-drop. And then we got Queen Carnassa. And there are 3, 4, 5 cards in our deck right now that can do that. 5 out of 18. It's a pretty decent chance. Okay, I can deal with that. I can kill command and Tolvir Warden him. Oh, he's clearing. Ha! So he thought he'd take out more of my board with that. No, I can deal with that. Keep my entire board. We obviously don't get the 1-drop this turn. Here's that. Hero power. Everything to his face. It's going pretty well. It's at 12 health. All we need is a 1-drop or even a beast, and then we could play Stampede and the beast, and hopefully keep cycling until we get a 1-drop. There we go, that's the 5 health taunt I was talking about. And a Thunder Lizard. He does have some interesting choices in his deck here. Tidal Surge seems a little bit out of place. So does Manatide Totem in the Elemental Shaman deck. Well, there's a 1-drop. So we'll deal with this first. Get another 1-drop in the deck. Now we'll Stampede, Raptor Patriarch, and then we can play... We could play him, but I think we should probably play Queen Carnassa instead. We'll get those 15 little raptors in there. There they go. They're so cute. Let's just keep flooding this board. What's the last one? Stranglethorn Tiger, pretty good. Okay, 11 health. There we go, 15 of those, 3/2, and they draw a card. And you combo those with like Stampede. Whew. Even on their own, they're pretty great. Farsight, he's pretty desperate at this point. He needs like a hex. He already had a hex, apparently. Well, there goes Carnassa. Oh god, there goes my entire board. And he's got a pretty decent board. Okay, oh, Call of the Wild. Do we just go with that? Bring him down to 6 health.
Well played.
At the very least, it'll take us 3 turns to kill him with the hero power. He did well play this though. I guess that is an elemental, it still seems a little bit weird, like Stormcrack, also pretty weird to have an elemental deck. He's probably missing like Blaze Caller and stuff like that. I don't remember what I replaced them with before I had them. Nice, there goes that board again. Ah, Karnassus Brood. Give me a card. Houndmaster and then Nesting Rock? Hell yeah. It's pretty decent taunts there. Just trying to see if there's anything else that would save us. Yeah, we've only got 1 kill command. What's he get? A lightning bolt. Fine. He can't deal with this board. Well, he can deal with one of them. He can deal with the rock. Or he could just deal with Karnassus, yeah, the Karnassus Brood. And a Flame Elemental. And 2 Flame Elementals. Swamp King Dread. Great card. There we go, anything he plays now is pretty much dead. He's 2 turns away from dying, I've still got a 4/5 taunt. The most he can do with this board right now is 3 damage to my face. Oh shit. Okay, that breaks his Divine Shield at least. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Karnassus Brood. Chain them. Oh. We just put everything out at this point? Just throw everything out there. Because chances are we're going to draw Karnassus Brood anyway. Also, he's 1 turn off, so it doesn't really matter. Right, Mr. Shaman guy. Hello? I don't think anything can save him at this point. What could he have? Like another... Holy shit, Bloodlust. Is that lethal? No, that's 12. So I've got 7 left. Okay, well I've got 11 left.
That was a mistake.
Oh, what the fuck? That would have been lethal. Holy shit. Well, I think I deserve to win that one anyway. That was a... There you go. Look, I've won 3 in a row with this deck. Great deck. Some of the wins... Honestly, most of the time you don't even get Karnassa out. Either you lose before you get Karnassa out, or you actually win. I've had a couple of great games where never seen Karnassa, haven't even finished the quest, and I've still won. There'll be some of those in the background right now. But I really love this deck. Like I said, it's not competitive. I'm at like a 30% win rate, and that's at like rank 18 to 20. I have so much fun with it. It was pretty much the one card I really wanted out of this expansion was the Marsh Queen, and I've just been having so much fun with this deck. Really great deck, but not competitive at all. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!